Good afternoon from my balcony in Bali. So behind me there is a street, so sometimes it will be a bit too loud, I'm guessing. I thought I'd give you a heads up on the state of the channel, the state of me, and what's going on in my life. So I was at Conquest just 1 week ago, and that was a brilliant conquest this year. If you don't know what that is, check my video from last year's conquest. It's the walk through the Viribus Unitis, and there will be a new video that I will hopefully edit and finish in Bali, so I will try and post it from here. And also I want to vlog a lot about Bali, obviously. And the travel itself is basically about me becoming a content creator. As the description of my channel says, the channel is about travel, songs and LARP. These are the three things I'm very fond of and I like to do a lot. So I want to see basically all of this beautiful planet. So I have the urge to travel. I always had it, and I will continue to travel. And this is my first time in Southeast Asia. I've been to Broome 20 years ago, which is just over the ocean on the northwest coast of Australia, where my sister used to live for 20 years. And I was there 20 years ago when I was 20 and stayed there for 2 months. And this travel now is 1 month of Bali, which is the longest travel since then. The other long travels I did were only 3 weeks. And yeah, with the job that I have, being a stage manager in the theater, I only have 7 weeks off a year, but I have that in a block. So I am able to travel for 7 weeks in a row every year, which I usually don't do because time and money and so many things I want to do. And also my boyfriend cannot travel with me for 7 weeks because he doesn't have that kind of holiday in one piece. Travel is one of the big things on my channel, and I want to take all of you on my journeys and show you all these amazing places of the world. I have vlogged for the last 5 years or something. I have a load of footage waiting to be edited, and I will still post all of that. So some of these videos that you will see in the future will be a few years old, so maybe the information on a certain location will be a bit out of date, but the beauty of all these spots will still remain. Just prices, bookings, stuff like that, that might have changed, but you will see. Anyway, this video at least is up to date. So it is August of 2023 right now, and this video will be posted in that very month. So that is the travel part of my channel. About my music, so usually when I'm playing Amun on these LARPs, that fantasy Egyptian priest of Anubis that I portray, with that character I sing a lot of sad songs. Being a death priest with that character, the sad songs are more what I like. And also I love to sing ballads. It's just the songs that I like. So these songs that I sing are usually all copyright protected. So I will never earn money with the music I make on YouTube, or someone is teaching me how to actually do that, but that's not what it's about. If at some point in the future I am able to live off the travel and the LARP videos, that would be awesome. We'll see what the future brings. And the other thing, of course, is the LARP. And usually it is difficult to film at LARPs because we are all in character and we are playing these big emotional scenes, and when someone is running around filming it, that usually takes you out and pulls you by force into the modern real world, which we don't like while playing. Well, because obviously we are pretending to be these people from a different time and a different world, and then you come along with your GoPro and yeah, everyone has in its mind, oh, it's being filmed, and that changes how you play. But anyway, we managed to film quite a lot this year, and by we I mean Bernhard, who is also a friend from the LARP group from Austria, and he filmed quite a lot. Mostly he made the most amazing pictures of this year's conquest, or particularly of the Viribus Unitis, which is the camp that I am part of, with in between 300 and 500 people every year, and we are like this 12-year-old community, so those people who attend every year, which is around about 250, we are just one big bubble of friends, which is beautiful. And anyway, he made a lot of pictures this year, and he also filmed with the GoPro, and he was so kind and gave me all his footage, and I will be the one editing it and making a full vlog about the Viribus Unitis this year again. Maybe even it will be more vlogs, because I also have in-game scenes that were very emotional, that were filmed hidden away by Anke in that case, but I need to check with the players who actually did that scene if I am allowed to put that on YouTube. Otherwise that will be a hidden video only for the people of the Viribus Unitis, since this feels kind of private, even though it was just a play scene, but it was very emotional, the thing I have in mind. If you are one of the friends who were at the conquest, I'm talking about that scene when Adam came into Amun's camp. There's a lot of footage of it, which is beautiful. It touched my heart when I watched it again. So everyone involved, Adam, you of all, so Bo, that was amazing, thank you. So there still will be plenty more LARP videos, as I said, and yeah, you will see them at some point. The thing is, if you clicked on that video that you are watching right now, you are probably someone who already knows me or who is curious about me, because as the video title says, State of the Channel or State of Me, this right now is not a Bali vlog. There will be Bali vlogs in the near future. But yes, let me tell you a bit about that journey that I'm on right now. 3 years ago, when the world went upside down, you know what I mean, I started to look for travel vlogs because the reality of having to stay in my flat made me a bit restless, because as I told you before, I love traveling, I love seeing this planet, and the idea of not being able to go anywhere in 2 years was not satisfying. So 3 years ago we came across the Lost LeBlanc channel, shout out to Christian, and we fell in love with the channel. We started to watch every single video he made, which was around about 600 back then. And we started from the very first days when he visited Thailand for the very first time. And I fell in love with that compelling storytelling. And I thought like, well, first of all, I do something like that a bit in a way, but not for YouTube. I just always vlog for myself. And I was like, I can put all these videos together into vlogs and show people, and there will be people who are interested in it. And that's when I started to decide I want to do more with my channel. Then I came across other YouTubers, Eamon and Beck, Amy and Craig from Kinging It, and then Fonzie Abroad, YouTuber and travel vlogger originally from Barcelona. And he offered a group trip last year, and I said to Richie, I want to be on one of these trips in the near future, and how amazing would it be to actually travel with fellow YouTubers and to learn so much about it, particularly on this beautiful island of Bali. So the trip last year he did was Thailand, and I could not attend because of work. And I knew I have to be there, so I booked a month of Bali, because I don't travel on the other side of the globe for just 8 days. The flight is so horrifically long that I need to get the first flight out of the system before I do that again. So I will be staying for almost 4 weeks, so 2 days less or something. Later on, I will meet one guy who is also on that group trip next week, and we already are in a chat on Instagram, and there were so many lovely people, and everyone is so helpful. So everyone gives what he can to help the others. So one other guy from the group hooked me up with a SIM card because he is a professional SIM card blogger. So he helped me there, so I actually have internet while I'm roaming the streets of Bali and not just the Wi-Fi in the hotel or in the cafes, which I will need for uploading, obviously. And I will also check out the cafes that Fonzie recommended in a video several weeks ago, where he was showing where you can actually work as a digital nomad here. So where you can have coffee, put up your laptop and edit, upload, whatever you're in need of doing. So far, I will probably tell you a bit more from some other place, because I don't have the feeling that I'm finished right now with what I want to tell you. But yeah, that is what I have in mind at the moment. Camera is still running, right? So there is one more delicate topic that kept me from editing the last 6 months. Because 6 months ago my father had a stroke, and then he had another one, and then he went to rehab, which helped him a little. Then it got worse again, he had another stroke, and ever since then he is in the hospital. Actually, it wouldn't have been possible to come here, but my sister and my brother-in-law actually came all the way from Australia. I'm in the time zone of Australia right now, where they usually live, and they are back home, and they take care of him so I can travel the world. Which is totally weird, because for the last 30 years she was living on that side of the planet and I'm on the other, and now we just swapped places for a month. Without them it wouldn't have been possible to come here. But with my job, having to work 10 months in a row every year, that is quite stressful. And even when I'm not that busy, because I have stressful weeks, I have not so stressful weeks, it's still taking its toll after 10 months. You really need the holiday. And with all the work I had to do for my dad, the paperwork alone was so much. And being there for him, which obviously is even more important, or well, the paperwork is also very important, because otherwise he doesn't get help. But yeah, that all of that kept me from vlogging, traveling and editing, and now I finally find the time to do that again. And yeah, my Bali travel will be about the channel, so there will be lots of stuff coming up, hopefully also in the next few weeks. And yeah, I'm very glad that my sister is there for our dad at the moment, and I have a break for a moment, because with the work, with my dad, I really need this right now, because otherwise when I have to start working again in September and I wouldn't have had a break, then I would collapse till the end of the year or something. So here's me regenerating and telling you all about it. Of course, there's one more thing. As I told you, I want my channel to grow, and I want that to start right now. So the most amazing thing would be getting up to at least 500 subscribers while I'm still in Bali, and I would appreciate your help there. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Help a small YouTuber out. Also leave a like, give a comment underneath. You know all these things. Every YouTuber tells you to do that, but it's really necessary and it really helps. And if you want to see more of me, then I need your help for that. It's that easy. So far, you will see more of me in the next time. Bye. Oh, and I still haven't got a catchphrase. So something like "See you Sunday," which is Amen and Bex, or "Let's get lost again," and the next one would be Christians. There are so many phrases, or Markiplier says "See you all in the next video, bye bye." So I can't use all of them, but I need one for myself. What I was thinking is taking the one from Will Wheaton, being a Trekkie and really feeling that too. So let's give that a try for this video. Live long and prosper.